Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. Since turning professional following the 2000 Olympics, Miguel Cotto has risen through the ranks to claim world title belts in 3 divisions while becoming one of the most popular draws in boxing. On June 7th, he'll attempt to become the first Puerto Rican fighter to win a title in a 4th weight class when he challenges middleweight kingpin Sergio Martinez on HBO pay-per-view. Let's take a look now at Miguel Cotto's greatest hits.
Trinidad, there's a new superstar in Puerto Rico.
That was just a perfectly thrown combination by Miguel Cotto. Now he gets caught flush with a right hand. Torres has Cotto in big trouble. Cotto is wobbly and the ropes hold him up for the moment. He gets ripped again and down goes Miguel Cotto. Cotto catching Torres on the end of a punch again and down goes Ricardo Torres. Miguel Cotto survives a life and death challenge from Ricardo Torres. A low blow puts Judah on the canvas. Another low blow. Judah is in agony and would be well advised to take more time to recover this time. And he continues to crash away at Judah and gets the blood to flow from Judah's right eye again. Left, right, left to the body. Continued assault from the Puerto Rican star. Lots of the crowd standing as Cotto continues the vicious assault. Judah goes to a knee. He doesn't run anymore, or so it appears, and Arthur McKenny stops the fight. Knockout. Hard right hand across the top by Cotto. Big right hand by Mosley. Tremendous left hook by Cotto. Tremendous right hand by Shane Mosley. They are trading shot for shot now. It's a war of wills in round 3. These are vicious exchanges. Some of the most vicious exchanges we've seen in years. Hard right hand by Cotto. Thudded onto the chin of Shane Mosley. Big left hand by Cotto. Cotto has energy. Back to fighting the way he fought earlier. What a vicious struggle. And a huge left hand by Cotto. And he has clearly won the 11th. And Miguel Cotto remains unbeaten. Cotto lands the right hand and holds it up for the crowd to see. Miguel Cotto looks very sharp, very quick in the early going. Now the left uppercut for Margarito. And he steps in the corner and fires away. Now Margarito gets the space he wants and eats an uppercut for his trouble. And smiles at Cotto as if to say, all right, now we're fighting. Cotto badly hurt by a series of Margarito uppercuts. Cotto is in trouble along the ropes. Miguel Cotto getting beaten up by a bigger man.
It's over.
He's exhausted and it's almost over. The punishment has accumulated to the point where Cotto has nothing left. And Evangelista Cotto's going to throw in the towel. And Antonio Margarito has the victory he's been waiting for all his life. And down goes Cotto at the end of round 1. And Cotto has a vital point. Good tackle by Cotto. Cotto came at him, went up onto Cotto's shoulder, and Miguel just put him down. And Cotto appears to be hurt. This is brilliant tactics by Miguel Cotto. This is ring generalship as he has trapped Cotto in the corner for nearly a full minute here. Suddenly the Miguel Cotto of old has emerged against an immobilized Joshua Cotto. What a night in the garden. Good left hook by Miguel Cotto. Crowd comes out of its seat for that one. There's the speed advantage for Pacquiao. He starts to open up. Uppercut snaps Pacquiao's head back. Pacquiao hits Cotto with a hard left hand. And another. And another. Good body shot by Cotto. Drops Pacquiao in the corner. What a round. And he landed a little right hook in there. And follows up by knocking Cotto down. First knockdown of the fight. Now it's Cotto whose back is against the rope, and he fights his way off and goes down again. Now Kenny Bayless does his duty.
What a nightmare for these 21,000 fans. Margarito beats Cotto down again. But what a dream come true if Cotto can get his revenge.
Good combination by Cotto. Crowd is warming up. Margarito's right eye is already showing blood.
Cotto's fighting as though he doesn't have the same fear of Margarito's punches in their first fight.
Margarito grinning like a jack-o'-lantern as Cotto tries to do surgery on his face. Hard right hand by Margarito. His best shot of the night. Good left by Cotto. Three-punch combination. Finished with a left hook in the area of the eye. Margarito still stalking. Cotto stands his ground and rips him with a left hook to the chin. Body shots and a left hook upstairs from Cotto. And another left hook. It's over. It's over. And Miguel Cotto has the technical knockout victory, which for him is sweet revenge. This is the plan for Cotto for sure. Try to land against him along the rope. Mayweather lands the right hand around Cotto's glove. He's beginning to sweep the right hand rather than throwing it over the top. They're trading shots. Mayweather's still getting the best of it, but there's blood trickling from his nose. Cotto's making a mark here and there. What a determined effort by Miguel Cotto. Big shots by Cotto. Mayweather landing back, but Cotto is the one who's putting hard leather on his man.
Mayweather hasn't lost a round this clearly and solidly for some time.
Nobody doubted that Miguel Cotto would try his best and give it everything he had. As the Mayweathers like to say, skills pay the bills, and his skills are still superior.
Can Miguel Cotto still be the left hooking to the body monster that he was for most of his career?
Great left hook to the body by Cotto, and another one for good measure.
Beautiful. Okay, good pressure, working behind the jab, working the body shots. Beautiful.
This is bull Cotto. This is the Cotto that people love to see.
Cotto punctuates the round with a couple more hard shots, and you see the effect on Rodriguez. But he's getting hammered by Cotto, and down he goes, and Frank Santore is stopping the fight. Miguel Cotto fighting like a man possessed, knocking Delvin Rodriguez out. Here now, to this point in his career, Adrien Broner's greatest hits.
March 2011. The 21-year-old Broner squared off against former super bantamweight title holder Daniel Ponce de Leon. From the outset, Broner had trouble with the aggressive southpaw.
Ponce de Leon doing good work to the body of Broner.
If you let Ponce de Leon get into the fight and make it an ugly fight, then it may not be a good night for Broner.
These left shots to the body just continually land.
You letting him touch you too much. You know what I'm saying? Quit standing in front of him. You understand? Balance. Move. You understand? Punch on the angle. You hear me? Don't stand up there and war with him.
As the middle rounds progressed, Broner adjusted and began looking for openings from a distance.
That right hand is landing very accurately now for Broner.
Nice short left hand, then he followed it up with a right hand right to the face. Ponce de Leon. Broner tried to shoot that right hand, he just missed. Ponce de Leon goes back to the body. Broner with a body shot back. Ponce de Leon to the head. One of those counter right hands, short, and Broner connects with a lead right and counter right.
Broner entered the fight supremely confident. It seems like he's finally realizing he's mired in this kind of awkward Ponce de Leon style fight.
Entering the final round, Ponce de Leon threw many more punches, but Broner was landing shots at a higher rate. Broner survived, winning a close unanimous decision. June 2011. A showdown of 130-pound American prospects as Broner faced Jason Litzau. A relatively quiet opening round heated up quickly in the final minute.
Lands his blow, left caught Litzau, and Broner misses with some wild shots as he caught Litzau's attention. There's no question he hurt him. Mouthpiece is out, good uppercut, Litzau's down! And it's over in round one!
That is what you call a sensational knockout. My goodness.
Adrien Broner with a defining first-round stoppage of Jason Litzau.
November 2011. Broner came back to his hometown of Cincinnati to take on Martin Rodriguez for a vacant 130-pound title. Broner's hand speed was on display in the opening round.
Counter left hand, right to the chin of Rodriguez, who's never been stopped, and he's hurt.
Broner looks very sharp so far.
End of round number one. Very authoritative round for Adrien Broner.
A more offensive-minded Rodriguez tried to force an inside brawl, but Broner was prepared and used the aggressiveness of Rodriguez to his own advantage in round three.
Oh, good uppercut! Hurt Rodriguez! Now can Broner finish him? A little wild right now. Chops a right hand. Good left hand to the body. Digs a right to the body. Left hand puts down Rodriguez.
Adrien Broner responded to a rough, tough fight like a real fighter. Stuck to his game plan, yet never shied away from the fight and knocked his man out.
February 2012. Broner made his first world title defense against Eloy Perez. From the outset, Broner outclassed the smaller Perez.
This is going to be the problem that a lot of junior lightweights run into with Broner. He's faster than they are. He hits harder than they are. He has some real boxing skills. He's a problem, as his nickname points out.
Then they trade big shots. Broner's had a better effect. Perez hurt on a right to the ear. Trying to fight his way out at the end of round two.
Broner's aggression, combined with his advantage in reach, gave Perez nowhere to hide. In round four, Broner closed the show.
Good straight right hand, and down goes Perez. And he's not going to make it.
Broner just did whatever he wanted and knocked him out in spectacular fashion.
July 2012. A showdown with Vicente Escobedo was nearly called off as Broner twice failed to make weight. Broner was stripped of his 130-pound belt, made a large cash payment to the opponent, and the fight went on. When the action began, Broner took full advantage of the weight edge he had purchased.
There's a perfect counter right hand.
The hand speed and precision. Escobedo is trying to defend, and he's getting hit clean.
Good left hook by Broner. Now the straight right hand. Escobedo still trying to trade with him from time to time.
Escobedo landed a good hook too, and he just doesn't believe in his punches the way that Broner believes in his.
By round five, Broner began walking Escobedo down, and the smaller challenger had no answers.
Broner is starting to bust up Escobedo's face. Broner landing vicious body shots and picking off Escobedo's attempts.
When he started to walk him down and keep that constant pressure on him, pressure breaks pipes.
Brutal body shots, the right hand over the top. Escobedo trying to hang on, getting hammered against the ropes, and Joel Diaz is holding up a towel. He's seated up. Adrien Broner's got to have a TKO victory as Joel Diaz stopped the fight.
November 2012. Broner officially moved up to lightweight, challenging title holder Antonio DeMarco. Early on, Broner utilized his speed advantage from the outside. When DeMarco tried to push the action, Broner had no problem adjusting. DeMarco with a right to the body. Broner lands an uppercut and another. DeMarco fires back with a right and a left. We've got a fight breaking out in Atlantic City.
And Broner is definitely getting the best of it on the inside with the shorter, more crisp punches.
He's devastating DeMarco with uppercuts.
Yeah, because his hands are so much more quicker than DeMarco's.
In an offensive tour de force, Broner's hands seemingly couldn't miss. In round five alone, Broner landed 52 of 78 power shots, repeatedly staggering the Southpaw champion.
Broner just taking DeMarco apart at the moment.
Hands much too fast, much too much shock on those punches for DeMarco to continue to take them.
The courageous DeMarco had never before been on the canvas, but by round eight, the accumulation of punishment was too much to overcome.
Broner's landing solidly with these short, tight, hard shots.
Broner just having his way right now.
Down goes DeMarco on a swinging left hook.
And they're waving a white flag in DeMarco's corner.
Technical knockout win for Adrien Broner.